If and only if you have successfully completed your Excel graph, today you are going to be working on creating a graph on createagraph.com. Use the link I posted to your assignment in Edmodo. Once to create a graph, you can choose the graph that will best represent the data that you collected from your friends, which could be bar, line, area, pie, or XY. It will likely be bar or line graph. So choose the graph type that you would like. I chose bar. When I look here, I can see, yep, I want to have a vertical bar graph. I want my background color to be blue, and I want my grid color to be teal. I'm going to keep it 2D. My legend is going to be on the right, and now I'm ready to go to my data. When you get to your data, first things first is you want to title your graph. And so your graph title is going to be whatever you did your survey over. And so, for example, if I did an imaginary survey over favorite pet, that's what I would put here. My x-axis label would be, remember, x-axis is horizontal, y is vertical, so my x-axis label would be pet types. My y-axis label would be number of votes. I don't really have a source, so I could say 6th grade class. In my data set, I could have 5 items, I could have 3 items, it doesn't really matter. So let's say that I voted for 3, and so I had dog, cat, and fish/other, okay? And my group label would be 6th grade. And then the minimum value and maximum value. Minimum value would be 0. Maximum value would be where you're going to cap out your graph. And so let's say that I took the survey with all 13 students, and the highest number I received was 7. Well, I really don't need my graph to go any higher than 10 at that point then. So let's say it was 7 dogs, 5 cats, and 1 fish or other were voted as the best types of pet to have. So then I can go to my labels. My data labels, when we come here, this is really just for looks. So if you don't worry too much about your looks, then you can just go to preview and see what your graph looks like. I can see that I have labels on both axes, and my graph is easy to read and clear. Now this is a very simple graph, and sometimes our x and y axes need to have much more details. But for what we're doing today, I believe this is really what you need to see. Now when you get this far, what you need to do so that I can see your graph, if you come to print and save, you have the opportunity to then email this graph. So you can email this graph to me, cmcmullen@hclc.info. If you do that, then you can just press send and you can be done with this assignment. So good luck to you today. Please work hard and complete what you're expected to do.